Once upon a time in a small town, there lived a very graceful and equally kind girl. Nadiaa. She was intelligent, hardworking, and agile. She loved spending her days playing games just like other children. In physical education classes at school, she shone like a star. She was the fastest runner, the highest jumper, and the most graceful performer. Her friends always watched her in admiration. One day, the city sports official visited the school, and at that very moment, Nadiaa's talent set her life on an extraordinary and unique path. At only 6 years old, that delicate little girl began spending long hours in the gym, training tirelessly. Her tiny hands were covered with blisters. Her feet slipped and she fell countless times. Yet, every fall didn't break her spirit. It only made her stronger, expanding her heart a little more. She went to school, studied hard, and never missed her gymnastics practices. Days turned into weeks, weeks into years. As Nadiaa's talent grew, so did the pressure on her shoulders. Every mistake not only hurt her heart but also reminded her of the weight she carried. Yet, despite her young age, Nadiaa never gave up. Each year, she achieved new successes in different competitions. Second places, first places, trophies, medals. Her achievements grew as she grew. Within her tiny heart lived an enormous determination. Years of training and competitions passed. The little 6-year-old girl had now become a graceful 15-year-old Olympic athlete. The whole world's eyes were on her as she stepped onto the Olympic stage. Like a little girl facing a great world, she climbed onto the bars, took a deep breath, and began her routine. Every leap, every turn, every landing was flawless. The audience held their breath. The judges' pens raced. And then the moment came. On the scoreboard appeared, perfect 10. At just 15, a young girl had made history, scoring the first perfect 10 in Olympic history. The crowd rose to their feet. The hall echoed with applause, admiration, and tears. But the happiness in Nadiaa's heart did not come only from her victory. It was the reward of years woven with sacrifice, the love that fueled her determination, and the courage that never abandoned her. Nadiaa had not only won a medal, she had reminded hearts of courage and beauty. She was now a legend. In later competitions, she won gold medals too. But the sparkle in her eyes and the mark she left on stage were more valuable than any Olympic medal. People's hearts were filled with respect and admiration for the little girl. The responsibility she carried since childhood, the heavy training, the silent pressures, all of it had not broken her but strengthened her. The love within her little heart overcame every burden. After Nadiaa's achievements, no one could replicate the same success with the same training and efforts. On that day, as the young girl lifted her gold medal, she silently whispered to the world, "Sacrifice, determination, and a heart full of love can always create miracles." But for children, the most precious medal is the freedom to play joyfully and with love. At that very moment, Nadiaa made herself a promise. "When I have my own child, I will never burden them with pressure or force. I will let them play freely and live their childhood. I will relive my childhood with them."